So now to the north east of Iran, Persia, Shah Rukh was still the leader of Afshari dynasty, and on the other parts, in the other parts of Persia, in the north, the Qajari tribes, and in the south, the Zand tribe were forming their own dynasty. The next two dynasties who ruled Persia were the Zand dynasty, an Iranian dynasty founded by Karim Khan Zand that initially ruled southern and central Iran in the 18th century. It later quickly came to expand to include much of the rest of contemporary Iran, as well as Azerbaijan, Bahrain, and parts of Armenia and Iraq. And the Qajar dynasty was an Iranian royal dynasty of Turkic origin, as I said, in the north. Specifically from the Qajar tribe, ruling over Iran from 1789 to 1925. The Qajar family took full control of Iran in 1794 after deposing Lutf Ali Khan, the last Shah of the Zand dynasty, and reasserted Iranian sovereignty over large parts of Caucasus. In 1796, Muhammad Khan Qajar seized Mashhad with ease. Mashhad was where Shah Rukh was head of the Afshar dynasty. Putting an end to Afshar dynasty, and Muhammad Khan was formally crowned as Shah after his punitive campaign against Iran's Georgian subjects. In the Caucasus, the Qajar dynasty permanently lost many of Iran's integral areas to the Russians over the course of the 19th century, comprising modern-day Georgia, Dagestan, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. The Zand era was an era of relative peace and economic growth for the country. Many territories that were once captured by the Ottomans in the late Safavid era were retaken, and Iran was once again a coherent and prosperous country. After Iranian painting reached its height at the end of the 17th century, a special school of painting took shape during the Zand era in the 17th and 18th centuries. The art of this era is remarkable, and despite the short length of the dynasty, a distinct Zand art had time to emerge. Many Qajar artistic traits were copied from the Zand examples. In foreign policy, Karim Khan attempted to revive the Safavid era trade by allowing the British to establish a trading post in the port of Bushehr. This opened the hands of the British East India Company in Iran and increased their influence in the country. The taxation system was reorganized in a way that taxes were levied fairly. The judicial system was fair and generally humane. Capital punishment was rarely implemented.